They were chasing history, but history is now safe. And so is the Lakers' record, 33 straight wins. Miami now 27-1 in its last 28. Bulls ended the second longest streak in NBA history by getting physical and crashing the boards against the Heat. They had 12 offensive rebounds, 12 more rebounds than Miami overall, and they had a 14-point advantage in second chance points. And they roughed LeBron James up enough to get his attention. Here's what he had to say after the game and the Bulls win.
First of all, Kurt Heinrich in the first quarter basically grabbed me with two hands and brought me to the ground. You know, the last one, Taj Gibson was able to collar me around my shoulder and bring me to the ground. Those are not basketball plays. And it's been happening all year, and I've been able to keep my cool and try to tell, you know, Spo, let's not worry about it too much. But, you know, it is getting to me a little bit, because every time, you know, I try to defend myself, you know, I got to face the consequences of a flagrant, you know, for me, or a technical foul, or whatever the case may be, you know. So, you know, it's tough. It's tough. It's very tough, and I'm not sitting here crying about anything, because I play the game at a high level. I play with a lot of aggression. I understand that some of the plays are on the borderline of a basketball player or not, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta, you know, I don't know. It's frustrating.
They call him the king. Heavy hangs the head and wears the crown. We take a Samsung next level to show you that the Bulls won by being physical and stopping the drive and dish. Heat drove to the basket 35 times in half-court sets, but they were just 2 of 7 on passes off those drives. LeBron James fouled 5 times on drives to the basket and didn't have a single assist from that type of play. Sage Steele was at the game.
No Joakim Noah, no Marco Bellinelli, no Derrick Rose, of course, and no Rip Hamilton. But none of that mattered on Wednesday night as the Bulls beat the Heat. How did they do it?
Well, they played to their DNA. Didn't have those guys, but they were aggressive and physical defensively. They rebounded, beat them by 12 on the glass. Offensively, they moved the ball, and every time Miami made a run, they went right back at it.
What was your turning point?
Turning point, Jimmy Butler's dunk, because Miami dominated the third quarter. They were on a run. Everyone was waiting for that key to turn. When that dunk happened, the crowd got into the game, and it gave confidence to his team. They took a 1-point lead in the fourth quarter. That was huge. And
it almost seemed like that was the moment when the Heat started to doubt themselves a little bit as well. Speaking of doubting and maybe even frustration, LeBron James, he was frustrated all night long. They were really physical with him, Flip.
Well, that's how they play. They're physical. Coach Thibodeau, that's what he wants to do. And what they did is they went at him from the beginning. Heinrich tackles him on that breakaway like a football player. They really basically dictated the game at that point.
And Luol, dang goodness gracious, 28 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals.
He was physical also on LeBron, made LeBron exert energy to guard him, knock down threes, huge in the game. Big team win. Don't forget Boozer, 17 rebounds.
Carlos Boozer, big again. So all good things must come to an end, I guess. The second longest winning streak in the history of the NBA is now over. And oh, by the way, the Chicago Bulls, they clinched a playoff spot as well.
Streak is over, but we're not done with it. Coming up, Chris Broussard joins us with more from inside the Heat's locker room. They reflect on chasing history and the relief of the streak ending. You think Caron Butler's watching right now?
Come on back, Caron.
Caron, we got more on the Heat.
We're here for you.
Some of the bigger moments during their streak in a double overtime win over the Kings. LeBron James joined Oscar Robertson as just the second player ever to go for 40 points, 15 assists, and 5 rebounds, more than once in a career. March 6th against the Magic, James hit his first game winner as a member of the Heat, hitting a layup with 3 seconds left to give the Heat a 1-point win. That win made it 16 straight for Miami. March 18th in Boston, Heat had lost 10 straight in the regular season there. They were down 13 with 8 minutes left, and the Heat came back to make it 23 straight wins, all alone for the second longest win streak in NBA history. And a week ago in Cleveland, the streak and the Heat looked finished. No Kyrie Irving for the Cavaliers, but they were up 27 in the second half. Miami came storming back, erasing the deficit in just over 8 minutes to claim a huge comeback win. But no such luck on Wednesday. Here's another look.
When you look at the streak, it's amazing just what they've accomplished from a team standpoint. The pressure increases, the spotlight a little bit brighter, and the quality of the opponent also gets a little more difficult.
Taken by Bosch. Heinrich takes it away. Kurt Heinrich with another big play.
A physical start. while Dang throws it up to Butler, and he throws it down. And the crowd alive again. Dang again from 3. Out to Gibson. Puts it in. 9-point lead. Boozer battling. Boozer with a rebound. Back up and in. Robinson puts it in. The streak will end at 27. The Laker record is safe.
Now, Jerry West was a part of the 71-72 Lakers who had the 33-game win streak. He said of the Heat, I wasn't rooting against them at all. I think they're looking for bigger fish to fry. You know, they're trying to win another championship, so I think this is just a blip in the road for them. But this streak was great for basketball. It was a great accomplishment. It creates incredible fan interest. People will talk about this forever.